Okay, hello. So right now I'm going to do the demonstration of HealthbuddyMobile. So I have my phone over here. It's on the screen recorder. So yeah. So this is the application. So how it works is that it will launch, and this will be the splash screen, and there's a wayfinder and all that. So we can actually create an account, right? So we can sign up, and how it will work is that you actually send a confirmation code here. So I will check my email, it should be here. Refresh, do a quick refresh. It's not showing up. Alright, so there you go. Verify your account. So I'll just verify my account with 583081. So confirm. Alright, so now I'll be able to sign in with my account. So yep, so once I sign in, you'll be greeted with this page. This will be the home page. So this will actually show news. So let's say, for example, over here right now is the patient and staff 20% off. We can actually swipe here to view more news. Yep. So this is it for the homepage. Wayfinder will just open a Wayfinder application, which is external. Yep. So let's just sign up here, and because this account is new, so it's not configured to have rows yet. So in order for me to have rows, I have to sign into an existing account that is already pre-configured. So let's just use this account. Okay. So this will be the account. So in this account, I'll be able to view my profile. So let's just go to the... Alright, so moving on, we can actually view our profile right here. So we can actually view the profile by clicking on the profile section here, and I'm a supervisor right now, so this is supervisor's view. So we can actually view the profile. We can see our name, our roles, our username. So the name is for like chats, area responsibility, my runners, which are runners under you, and area responsibilities, which provides a transparency for you to be able to view your role responsibilities. So it can be seen here. Yeah, so this is what I'm going through right now. So yeah, let's just go back here. So we can actually expand. You can see like, oh, I'm in charge of ward 7, 6, 9, and 22. I can view runners under you, which would be in this case Jiaing. So I'll be able to change my name for typing, and the save button will be appearing on the top right. So I can actually choose a photo from my gallery. So we can actually use a photo here, or we can just take a photo directly. So let's just choose a photo right here. We can actually choose this. Yep, so we change to our chair and save it. It'll be saved. So let's just get a better name here. So let's save it. Okay, so we can actually delete the photo, or can take the photo using the camera, which will appear here. Yeah. Okay. So back. Okay. So I can see this page is updated with my new name and my new profile picture. Okay, so this is for the viewing of profiles, and if I'm a runner, I'll be able to view a profile similarly. But in this case, I'll be able to view my quick statistics as well. So viewing my statistics will be quite easy. We'll just view here. This is just quick statistics. More in depth one will be viewed later. Will be shown later on. So this is it for the profiles. All right, so let's just move on with the flow here. So let's just say, for example, that I am a patient. So we can just move on to the patient right here. Yep. So patient. So how would this function? So all the patients will be greeted with this page. So with requests. So what we'll do now is we'll actually try to send a request without configuring the device yet. So this is like the mobile terminal. So we can actually, let's say, request a Coke. It should should give an error message saying that we are not able to, device is not configured, so we are unable to send the request type. So open settings to set that, which we will do right now. So we can set a ward and a bed number. So let's just do it on a ward that we're in charge of in this profile. So let's do 22, and we can use the bed 6. Right, so let's save the settings. So these settings are stored internally, meaning that any updates or crashes to the apps will not reset these settings, as we can see here. I'll kill this step. and we'll just go back in, and it should retain all these settings. Yep, walking to a bit 6. Okay, so let's just send a request normally. So we can just scroll through. So we can, let's say we'll send a Coke request. Send a Coke request, and the Coke task send has been sent to ward 22 and bit 6. So this will be attended to by the runners. Okay, so next is the voice control system, the voice recognition. So let's say, for example, a patient is advised not to move or he's unable to move. He'll still be able to use the application. So we'll just enable the voice control, and the whole UI would change. So it will be a grid view, which is easier to see. So yeah, we can actually click on the grid view as well to navigate the pages, which will display pictures and everything like that. So it's a more user-friendly kind of view. Or we could actually use the voice control, which I will demonstrate right now. So once we speak, there will be a timer, which will actually auto time out when you actually stop speaking. So let's say, for example, I'm going to send a Coke request again, and we'll see how it works. So firstly, I'll have to navigate into the beverages, and then choose a Coke. So let's just do that. Beverages. Alright, so as you can see, it detected the word beverages, and it redirected me to the beverages. So obviously, you do not have to just say the word, it will just detect the word in a sentence, meaning you can use a sentence to actually get to navigate the pages. So for example, I'm not going to just say Coke, I'm going to say like, please get me a can of Coke. Please get me a can of Coke. Alright, so it's loading, it's processing your speech. Alright, as you can see, a Coke task has been sent to ward 22 and bed 6. Okay, so that's it for the sending of tasks, which we can always view here in the previous video. So yeah, let's just move on to runners. So the runners were able to view their tasks now. So in this case, I am in charge of ward 22, meaning I would only receive tasks which are in ward 7, 6, 9, and 22. So if I view my tasks, right. So let's just start this job. So you return a voice feedback, which will say job started. So let's just complete this. I'm not sure if you could hear it in the video, but there's a settings section right here, which we will be able to choose our language, which would be English or Chinese. So let's just do Chinese. Hopefully we can hear this. Okay, so as you can see, this task was sent on the 22/19, which is 10:19 p.m., and the 31st of March, which is today's date. Yeah, so let's start the job. Hopefully it will be able to detect the sound. Okay, I guess it doesn't. Okay, so yeah. But hopefully if I record here, okay, it doesn't work. Alright, so so it just detects sound, and we'll start job. So we started job, it would say job started, and once we end the job, it would say job ended. So this is it for the runners part. So obviously we send 2 tasks, so there's another task right here. And obviously it moves the task forward and all that. So yeah. So next one would be statistics. So we will be able to see statistics on our KPI. So it increases transparency and off for the runners. So let's see here. So you can see like requests. Oh, I actually completed 18 requests, by all others only have completed 2. So the average other people complete is like 2. So this is based on the numbers of accounts that are runners, and I'm in good standing. So for the time, is that I'm in on time. So I'm not in good standing because my on time ratio is 0.38, while the average is 1.0. So all the charts are interactive, meaning that I could actually filter this out. So let's say I press this, it only show mine, and it will show others. And for this, I can see like, oh, it's only for like me. So for me, I'm always late. I'm never on time, something like that. So it's very low. Um, yeah, you can see right here. Okay. So let's just Okay, so so now we can move on to the supervisor, because this counts as a supervisor too. So for supervisors, we can actually view the task manager, which will be details of every task that's ever been sent. This also has intelligent job routing, meaning that you only view tasks that are in your ward. Yeah, so for the runner's view earlier, you only will receive tasks that you are in charge of, meaning that you will not receive like technician jobs. Like I'll demonstrate later. So let's just see here. We can actually filter by newest first. We can filter by completed. By completed, and we display completed. We can filter by newest first, which will show the pending task, and this one which I completed earlier. So we expand this, we will see details. Like this task that they sent and completed, the date, the time of completion, and whether you're late or on time by the average response time. And if the task is pending, there's an option to actually attend to the task directly. So once I do that, you actually load the task and you actually highlight the task that should be attended to. It should be here, highlighted task. This is the one which I can just press the attend to this task button to attend to the task. Okay, so next is the search. So these are the search rules. You will be able to narrow down searches. So let's just narrow down the search with ward 22. We should display everything in ward 22. And let's say I want to see bed 77, in this case the blanket task. Yep, which will narrow it down really, and I can say I completed on time. This is late, so I'm late. And it will just narrow it down really to this particular task. So I can actually combine search rules, search tags, that kind of stuff. So next is statistics for requests. I'll review statistics for requests, so I can filter by the time period. Today, let's say today, right? So let's go back to all here. Right, so again, these are interactive, so meaning I can filter out total, you can see like, oh, how much is on time, how much is late, or we filter out on time, so you will see how much compared, what's the ratio of late to the overall performance. So we can actually filter request types as well, to beverages, to blankets, to everything like that. So we filter beverages. You only display beverages. Yep, so everything is interactive, we can actually filter and everything like that. So it's kind of useful too, because we're able to view routines and everything like that. We're able to adjust routines to make better business flows. Yeah. So let's go back to the task manager. So in certain cases, nurses can be able to add tasks on behalf of patients, or they can add tasks. And when they add tasks, you will notice that they have more tasks compared to the patients, as for example routines. As patients do not have to carry out routines, but nurses do have to carry out routines. So these are more permissions. Let's say faults. So faults, mechanical faults, other faults, which are patients do not usually report. So right. So let's say we will want to send a blanket task for a patient. So it will actually trigger, and we'll be able to specify the specific location, ward 22 and bed 40. So we send this task, and I will send another task here to ward 7. Alright, so let's just send it to some other ward, which we are not in charge of. Okay, so once we go back, we go to task manager, we will not be able to see the one that was sent to ward 58, because we are not in charge of ward 58. So this is just a very short demonstration of the routing processes. So let's say attend the task for supervisors. So for supervisors, you're able to view a list of pending tasks instead of having only one. So as you can see, this is a list. So let's say I attend to this task, the blanket task, right? So if I go back in, it will automatically know that I'm still doing the task. The task is in progress. Yeah, your current task, you can see blanket. So if we go to task manager, in progress, right? So you can see this is in progress, the blanket task. So uh, yeah. So in progress is accepted by my username, sent on accepted time, elapsed time is how long am I taking to from the request since the request accept. So moving on, so as we say, we go back to the supervisor. So we attend the task overseas. Oh, so let's say we try to start a new task when we are in the midst of one task. Let's say unable to start task, please complete your current task. So once I complete it, I will only then be able to um, proceed with the next task, which will be the code. So of course you'll be updated to complete it. So this is the part for the task request managing task request types part. So these are how I intend to better and smoothen the workflow in the healthcare industries. For chat and messaging, I will need another phone. So let's just put another phone in and give it a sec. Right. I'll have to change cameras. Okay. So let's just change the camera here. Alright, so this is the second account. Sign in. Right. So this account it's only a ES environmental service agent, meaning that this account is not a supervisor, meaning that this account will be unable to start chats. So let's just go back here to my okay. So supervisor will start chat. So let's open chat here. You can see there's a compose button on the top right. So I will start chats. Right. So all recent chats will actually load as well. So let's just start chats. This will only display the active online runners, meaning that people that are offline will not be detected right here. So obviously we'll just continue this chat. So we'll send a chat. So this user is offline, so I cannot start the chat. So I cannot send messages to this particular user until this user comes online, which I will do right now. Okay, so since I'm online now, I should be able to chat with my runner. Yep, so I will check my runner, and we can actually directly call the runner as well. This, yep, so let's just say 31st March, hello. We'll send it here, and I will change the camera. Right, so this is the runner's phone. Now we're going to view the messages. Alright, as you can notice, there's no compose button on the top right. So you can see 31st March, hello. You can respond back with a thanks. Okay, so we already received thanks, and this is how the function actually works. Yeah, thanks. So, yep. So this for the chat system. So again, let's just rush through this. So, yep, and I've gone through all everything of this. So, obviously, we'll expect all these features here from the demonstration. Okay, so I think that comes to the end of my presentation. Maybe I'll just show the online thing. So let's just say Tiff Yun. Let's just put her offline. Right. So let's demonstrate this. So retrieve the online runner. So Tiff Yun is obviously offline. So we don't see Tiff Yun in the online list. However, if we put her online in the backend, we should start to see her coming online soon. Yeah, there we go, Tiff Yun. So it really just shows that um, we will start chat with only online runners. So this eliminates the need for the 24/7 rule, increases productivity, as you don't have to send unnecessary messages to unnecessary people. So yep. So this should bring me to the end of the presentation. So hopefully I've covered everything, and